Hello and welcome, my Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do you need, read, for this beautiful new to full in August 2023. I am your reader, fellow Earth sign Virgo, that I am Mark Angelo Lyons. Mal, for short, they're my initials. I'm not bad. It's just spelled that way. I am a professional witch, a professional intuitive, a president of Drawing the Circle Productions, the president of Drawing the Circle Productions, incorporated since 1998, 25 years in service, author of Spell Ingredients and Words of Grace. From a professional witch, there's a Kindle version of Words of Grace. If you would like to preview it for free, there is a link to do so. But the original version is over on Patreon, the original PDF, as well as Spell Ingredients from a Professional Witch in our shop on Patreon, because they just gave us one and I'm really excited about it. All of my subscribers have access to different benefits, but all of them get 3 in particular in common. Number 1, a daily check-in when I send them an unlisted YouTube live stream, like a little hard to say today. So they literally chat with me about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, and spiritual implications, always ending with a prayer, a blessing, a meditation, something to send us on our way. Best way for me to start the day, considering what I do for a living. They also get all the extended readings, all the part 2s to the part 1s here on YouTube. They're all timeless, my extendeds. They're all soul contract based. Twin flame, soulmate, true love, blah, blah, blah. And the third benefit they have in common is an extensive discount on private sessions with me, spiritual counseling, as well as readings. We'll talk about that at the end of the video in general. And we also have 2 7-day free trials available as Seeker or Human, our first 2 tiers of subscription, levels of subscription. So you can check us out for 7 days. Bail on the last day, I'm okay with it. But buyer beware. Everyone who has done a 7-day trial has stayed on, because we're doing amazing stuff over there. We're doing private workshops for different levels of subscription. It's just really cool. So click the link, check it out. We're having a field day. And come Patreon on Patreon. The Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons. You can just call me Mal. Hi, really good mood today. Considering the astrological weather that's going on right now, let alone the astrological weather of this 2-week period we are about to step into, depending on when you're watching this, obviously. So let's do some explanation for the new Taurians and cross-watchers, and then we'll jump into the divination. Feel free to jump ahead, but we are going to talk about this rather tricky 2-week period. So if you're new, welcome. A 5-card draw is just 1 card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about absolutely anything. We're going to fine-tune it, though, for a 2-week period, a waxing part of the moon phase, from new to full. Plant a seed, help it grow over a 2-week period to help you clarify your intention, your heart's desire, your element of fire. These 5 decks represent fire, earth, air, water, and spirit. Magical, the magical spell cards for fire, the Crystal Oracle for earth, the Archangel Fire Oracle for air, but come on, they have wings, air. The Whispers of Love Oracle for water, and we're going to end with a Matt Kahn healing mantra to help you bring it all together. That's why I call these the spell kit readings, but it's your law of attraction, whatever, your manifestational process, your creativity from inspiration down into manifestation, however you want to look at it. And it is a general read, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, because I really want to look at this astrology and share what I have seen. We have an interesting new moon. It goes void, of course, at the same time that it goes new, which isn't great for magic. It's just not. That happens on Wednesday, August 16th, but it's at 3:58 a.m. I'm not going to be up for that anyway. It does go into Virgo later on that night, 7 p.m. Eastern, so I will wait until then. That's just fine for a new moon. On a Wednesday, a day of Mercury, Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury, so that sort of makes sense. And 2 weeks later, yes, we build to the full moon in Pisces. I was born on a Virgo Virgo Sun, Pisces Moon, so that will actually be my astrological lunar birthday on Wednesday, the 30th of August, 9:36 p.m. So again, a Wednesday to a Wednesday. It's a lot of Mercury stuff considering in between these 2 days. Well, the Sun will go into Virgo on the 23rd, as it would. Then Mercury goes retrograde. Great. Virgo's ruling planet goes retrograde on the 23rd, same day as the moon goes into Virgo. Oh, great. On the 23rd, and that lasts until September 15th. Yay. And because you are an Earth sign, that will probably trine you at some point. Again, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Mars goes into Libra on the 27th. That is a Sunday. Oh yeah, by the way, the Sun goes into Virgo, I believe on a Sunday. No, on a Wednesday, right? Mercury goes retrograde on a Wednesday. Mars goes into Libra on a Sunday. That's going to be really, really good to give this an extra little push, this 5-card draw, whatever you want to call it. But then Uranus goes retrograde. Uranus goes retrograde on Monday the 28th. So expect the unexpected from then until January 26th, obviously, of next year. And by the way, Chiron, the wounded healer, the asteroid, is retrograde, already retrograde now, and will be until December 23rd. Happy holidays. And it's in the sign of Aries, so a lot of inner child work going on, a lot of childhood trauma being revisited so that it can be healed, so that we become healers. So look, it's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs. Cross-watchers are welcome on my channel because you have the opportunity to get some insight, understanding, some inspiration, some sympathy, some empathy for the Taurus you are cross-watching for, to help them manifest their heart's desire. Our heart's desires are assigned to us. I believe they are written in our hearts. That's why you can't get away from them. Wherever you go, there they are, right? And when we don't fulfill them, it makes us come back, right? I don't know if they force us to, or if we're like, damn, one more time, like a video game. So I'm down to help anybody do that. So there is the healing mantra, or there is the whisper of love for cross-watching. So, you know, do the best you can, because the more of us who fulfill our heart's desires, we become happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser, in this case, for Taurians and cross-watchers. But then we have a better shot at a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser world. No? Oui. So, both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I promise you, I will do my best to help anybody manifest their heart's desires, because as one of us does it, it gets a little bit, I'll say simpler, maybe not easier, for all of us to follow suit, because that's holographic unity for you. Shall we? Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. And let's go into the still point, where that shift from explanation to divination happens, and it happens over and over and over again. So let's go there. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ancestral override. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish to represent the element of fire, I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and their cross-watchers who are watching this video and were drawn to this reading. Please, beloved ones, what is your guidance, your grace, your loving, wise, and powerful message to help the Taurus collective and their cross-watchers manifest their heart's desire, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their heart's desire, or maybe that which is required to manifest their heart's desire this beautiful, beautiful August 2023. Best possible decision, that's what's required, one would think. And the little spell fragment here. Oh, Artemis! Artemis, yay, I'm one of hers. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. Older twin of Apollo and the midwife. Talk about being born with a job. Goddess of the Amazons, Themyscira forever, though Themis, the goddess of justice as well, obviously on that one. But a virgin goddess. Didn't mean she didn't have fun. It just meant that she never married, never wanted to be intact. Goddess of the moon and goddess of the hunt, and very, very, very powerful. So Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known, right? So that's where it gets tricky. There's what we want to know, and then there's what we need know, and then there's what we must know, right? And usually we only get to know what we need to know, and sometimes when it's also what we want to know, we think we did it, and that's not how it works. Element of Earth, our element, we're using the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. If you have the stone indicated, I always recommend grab a hunk of it, right? Piece of jewelry, something or other. Clear quartz does everything though. Just a little reminder, I use the same 4 pieces of jewelry. I'm wearing them right now for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, because why wouldn't I take advantage of the 5 card draw as well as this 8 card draw shadow reads? You bet I do. And the proof seems to be in the pudding so far. I'm tasty, I'm just not hasty. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ariel override. As I call to my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north, powers of earth. Hence the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. Please, beloved Archangel of wealth, Archangel of nature, Archangel of Lyons, after whom I was named apparently. Please, one card in clarity. What is your guidance, your grace, your loving, wise, powerful oracle message using the Crystal Oracle to help the Taurians and the Crosswatcher manifest their heart's desire? The fuel to feed the fire, help them ground and manifest that heart's desire, this beautiful, beautiful gold. Ding, 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 you got the gold card. And it is about money, and it is about the spiritual aspects connected to it. All things are neutral in this world. I am both a student and a teacher of A Course in Miracles. When I tell you I'm an eclectic witch, I'll take mystical wisdom and truth wherever I find it. Yeah, all things are neutral. It's not what you want, it's why you want it. So, keywords: value, confidence, self-worth, money, and wealth. Earth sign. This gold card is a symbolic reflection of your true inner worth. Now that's true for everybody. It's just some are easier to see than others, I guess, particularly within ourselves. At the core of your being, there exists a pure golden essence with an infinite capacity to create. So this could be about a financial situation, obviously, the best possible decision. You are being urged to look within, to go beyond the superficial personality and connect through contemplation and meditation with your true nature. So look, underneath all of the costume and makeup of humanity and the ego and the personality comes from the Greek word, persona means mask, right? That's not who we are. That's who we were hired to be. Like, we went to the audition, we got the part, we're here, right? We're just so good at it, we forgot we're acting very method. At the top of the list, you will discover, though there's a yearning within you to manifest all your heart's desires. It's written right in the book. At the top of the list, you will discover a yearning for financial wealth and freedom and for the self-confidence that money can bring. Do not delude yourself that somehow money is bad or that it does not align with your spiritual ideals. Money is just as much a part of God's creation as we are, because it's the E that equals MC squared. It's unity, U-N-I-T-Y. And actually, it is neither good nor bad, hence neutral. Rather, it is something to be valued and put to good use. Sit quietly for a few minutes each day and lovingly imagine yourself having and achieving all your heart desires. Now, I try and do that, and I get so blissed out, and I'm feeling it so much, then to read and come back into the world is a little tricky, to ground that. Then set a goal, one that you feel is achievable in the short term, like fold the laundry. That's part of it, right? Focus on it each day until it manifests, then set a new goal, and so on, and so on, and so on. Goals, did you tell two friends? Well, they told two friends. Goals are reached one step at a time, an ongoing journey you take. Set clear goals, yet remember to also keep focused on the present. Stay grounded, right? For it is in the present that all unfolds. You deserve to be and have all your heart desires. And that's true for every single one of us. But when you get, I came in to do this, then let's do this, right? It's very Taurus, right? It's very like, all right, let's do this. You get an affirmation. Not all of these have one. Within my heart flows a river of gold. I am one with the eternal light of creation. I manifest my dreams. I create abundance in my life through love. Now, manifesting your dreams once you know about Sandman. We're going to know. Neil Gaiman. Too bad he's straight. Anyway. I love Brits. Let's go to the element of air, again using the Archangel Fire Oracle. Everyone has access to the archangelic levels of consciousness because your higher self is called a guardian angel, and they club together and join these legions called archangels. Then the archangels gang up with all the other archangels, and they become the thrones, the powers of the dominions, the principalities, the virtues. Like Ariel is a virtue as well as I think I don't know. It's a lot to keep track of, but nonetheless, they only come when called, when invited, usually through the element of air. Prayer, meditation, or just help. But it's nice to know who to call, otherwise who are you going to call? Ghostbusters? Please take a nice deep breath. Unless Bill Murray's coming, I wouldn't. Because I love him. Still point. Still point. Archangelic override. As I call upon the beloved pantheons of archangels for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, and cross-watchers who are watching this video and drawn to this reading. Beloved ones, which one of you is waiting in the wings with the wings ready to zoom in and help with the element of air, the thought, the air to stoke that fire? And manifest their heart's desire that either is or does require the best possible decision with gold. This beautiful, nudiful. Galgaliel. I mean, we're sort of looking at an Amazon here, and we've got Artemis. I'm going to say there's a slight Themysciran vibe. Like Gal Gadoliel. Oh my god. Is she a blonde? Well, she's maybe a little bit more She-Ra, Princess of Power. I get away with a lot because they love me, because I have a sense of humor. And when you think the archangels take themselves that seriously, they're not all the Metatron. Takes this shit pretty seriously, though. Card number 16, I'm just going to read you a little bit. Galgaliel. 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 What an angel to call. Power is the keyword. Power. Why do you do it? Power. What an angel to call on. Isn't Katya Zamolodchikova a Taurus? I wonder if this is her read. What an angel to call on at the start of this incredible new era of change. Like the fierce Norse Valkyrie warrioress in her card, powerful Galgaliel's duty is to help us raise our personal vibration. And this is particularly useful as we collectively raise the frequency of the planet, particularly Earth signs. I call it permanently peaceful, people-populated paradise, planet Earth. Shh, that's the mission. Matt Kahn calls it the love revolution. Same thing. Location, 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 East Coast, West Coast. What does this mean? All energy is constantly moving. Even that which appears solid and stationary would vibrate when viewed at the microscopic level. Actually, it's subatomic, not microscopic. When something is very fast moving, it is harder to see with the naked eye. Light is an example of this, as are angels. All right, let's skip to the message. She goes into quite a lot about the light body. Oh, she is a solar angel. That's good. Galileo helps you absorb the healing benefits of the sun and offset sun damage to skin or property. Oh, the SPF angel, I'm in. She also brings balance to the weather patterns. Come on, Taurians, call her in. The message: your power comes from God and is the essence of love. Do not be afraid to use your power for good. Claim back your sovereignty and give yourself permission to follow your inner guidance. Take control of the steering wheel of your life. Choose your direction in finances to make the best possible decisions. It's very solar plexus. Like if it was going to chakras specifically mentioned in any of these cards so far that have at the table, I'm going to say, right, so best possible decision, that is third chakra if we're going to go there. Spit, swallow, or chew. What are you going to do, right? Heart says yes, head says no. What are you going to do, right? You chew on it, right? And you call in Galileo to get that solar plexus, because your solar plexus will tell you when you're about to violate your honor code or a boundary, or if someone's trying to. Yeah, tricky. Intuitive. Neat read, though, and look at the color match. I mean, come on. Right next to each other. Loving it. Loving this from my... I have no planets in Taurus. I've had a lot of Taurian lovers. No bull. I've had quite a bit of bull. Actually, let's go to the Whispers of Love Oracle by Angela Hartfield. When it's Angela, I always get her and Alana Fairchild confused because we use her Whispers of Lord Ganesh for the 8-card draw. Shadow reads, the companion reads to this, the Waning Moon. The Shadow Work reads. So, the element of water, the emotion, the energy and motion we experience as emotion when we're in physical bodies, because you need glands to do that, apparently. Also the juice, the love that is the divine power. The sacred truth of the heart chakra is love is divine power. So that's why you bring your love to something. You bring your true divine power to it, not just your personal. Please take a nice deep breath. Count yourselves of all involved. Still point. Higher selves override. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, what is the whisper of love? For the Taurus Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross-watchers watching this video using this reading, using the Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield for the element of water, the energy and motion we experience as emotion, the love that is divine power to help them manifest their heart's desire. That probably does require the best possible decisions this full to new. Love is all around you. You got the Mary Tyler Moore card, so go to Minneapolis, get a beret, throw it in the air, and come home. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Now, here's the thing about simply acknowledge this as truth. Simple need not always imply easy. That is A Course in Miracles, or at least that's where I learned it, right? Love yourself. Okay, 2 words. Simple. Easy. Come on. It's a journey, right? So developing your power, making the best possible decisions. Start with acknowledging, all right, there's love all around. I've been told. I know the song. I have a Joan Jett version of it, actually, somewhere in the digital, somewhere on my computer. To acknowledge that. Now, I will say that can be a very powerful meditative process, particularly understanding that you are, that love that is all around is in you as well. It is the truth of who we are. So particularly in terms of seeing the wealth that you already have, that is hard if you're down on the balls of your ass, as my dad used to say, and to make the best possible decision. We usually don't do that when we're not in the best physical, financial situation, or not feeling very confident, right? So to tune into the love that's around you, I highly recommend the book The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield. I know it's like 1990 something, but particularly chapters 3, 4, and 5. Just gonna say. Yeah. So, that being said, and there's a movie with John Boy, can you imagine? He's amazing. Still cute. Let's get our last card down. As I said, the Macon Healing Mantra, the card of spirit, to unify it, right? So get a piece of gold, because you know you must have some laying around somewhere. No, use anything you like, right? Charge it with the spell for the best possible decision, called in Galgaliel for personal power, with the intention really that love is everywhere around me all the time, and I will acknowledge this is truth a little bit every day. Then this would be the mantra to sort of charge it all up. Yeah. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ascended Master override. I call upon the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly on behalf of the Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs, and Cross Watchers who are watching this video and drawn to this reading, because I understand there is probably a lot on the table here, because there's a lot going on in the financial world in general, right? But for the Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs, and Cross Watchers, I ask you please for the perfect healing mantra for the card of spirit, to help them manifest their heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, and by fire this beautiful, beautiful August 2023. Rewriting the subconscious. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. Come on. It's practically Abraham Hicks. Ask and it is given. Rewriting the subconscious. I mean, how many things in the self-help, let alone the mystical, spiritual, I mean, even Course in Miracles to an extent is about healing the subconscious, right? And the collective unconscious. So rewriting the subconscious, you just can't do it with thought alone. You have to actually involve emotions in order to bring those energies into the physical body, which is where all that cellular memory and stuff is stored, right? The biochemical aspect of it alone that we inherit from our ancestors, right? Pass it down, pass it down. Well, that's what it means when the buck stops here. It's like, no, I'm healing this for me. And remember, as one of us does it, it helps everybody do the same. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. This is a good mantra when you're on the balls of your ass, trust me. When the subconscious is rewritten, you are able to feel good on a regular basis regardless of the way life unfolds. Now, that doesn't seem possible at the moment, maybe, but that's why it is a practice, right? It's a little bit every day. In rewriting the subconscious, you reverse the gravitational pull of conditioning to become more familiar with the virtues of goodness. Let's stick a pin in that. So, to reverse the gravitational pull of conditioning that is from not just our family but society and our weird beliefs about money, right? That we make it a god, and at the same time, you know, what we do with it if we're not in balance, right? So absolutely, to sort of reverse that. So what's the opposite of gravity? It's levity, right? To rise up. As goodness becomes more known, the opposite vibration of negativity can become a less frequent visitor in your reality. It's not going to say it's never going to come again, right? Because even that serves. That is the lead. Those are the shadow reads. This mantra is ideal for relieving guilt, releasing shame, and finding joy in new beginnings. And I think for a waxing moon read, that's pretty good. So, let's put this together in a blessimation, a little term we whipped up over on Patreon. And you never know what's going to come out of my mouth after that, but if you want to hang around to find out, let's do this. One more time. Please take a nice deep breath. Psychic nose whistle. Still point. Pantheonic override. as I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for our beloved Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and their cross-watchers watching this video who are drawn to this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need this beautiful new to full in August 2023, so that they can rewrite their subconscious, because the more they embrace feeling good, the less often they will feel bad, and they can do that by just simply acknowledging that the truth is that love is all around them, including inside of them. And may they call upon the guidance, the grace, the wisdom, and the personal power being offered by Archangel Galgaliel, all Valkyrie, standing in their truth in terms of manifesting their heart's desire into the physical world with self-confidence, with value, with wealth, with money, with the finances that they need to maybe that might require the best possible decision, but also might be necessary, that goal, to make the best possible decision. So may they be blessed with all that they need to manifest their heart's desire by water, by earth, by air, by fire, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, in the spirit of unity. So let it be done. So mote it be. So it is. What a Taurus read. You better hit the thumbs up on that. That's a gold reading. And if you want more of me here, subscribe if you feel it. Otherwise, come check me out on Patreon. So much fun. You can follow us now. You don't have access to the exclusive content, but I post a lot of public stuff there as well. You'd be surprised. I love my Patreon. Just the coolest thing ever. No, really, seriously. I love my Patreon so much. Again, all of my subscribers, daily check-ins, all the extended readings, past, present, future, and extensive discount on private sessions with me. We'll talk about that next. But now we got a shop on there, and you can literally buy my books there. That is so cool. And 7-day free trial. Level number 1, Seeker, ordinarily $3 a month, right? Or Human, ordinarily $5 a month. Check me out for a week. See if you like it. The daily check-ins alone are a hoot. I love them. But again, buyer beware. Everybody who signed up for a 7-day trial stayed, because we're good. I love what I do there, and you can probably feel it in this moment. But go check it out. Go click the menu, and you'll see for yourself. Come play chat on Patreon. I promise you, I'm doing my best work over there. That being said, if you would like to book me for a private session, a reading, or a spiritual counseling in person, which is rare nowadays, Zoom record, all of that, there is a video in the description box. Booking private sessions with Mal explains all of it. That's about 11 minutes. I had fun with it. My mom likes it, and it's there for you. And yes, it talks about Patreon and all of that in there. But I also say over and over and over, I've never turned anybody away because of lack of money for a reading. Oh, no. I would like to not have to reincarnate. Again, like if I want to come back, it's like, oh, they're doing something new with chocolate. That's different. But, in terms of life mission type of stuff, I'm trying to leave it on the dance floor, as it were. So help me, help you, and help you, help me, so that this could be my last possible incarnation on this level of the illusion of separation. Because obviously I've been doing this for a long time, and I know what I'm talking about, and I am here to serve, Virgo that I am. So thank you, beloved Taurians and cross-watchers, for serving me, watching this video, and it is I who serve you. Wishing you all the very, very best and the very, very blessed this beautiful golden nudivol, Galgaliel. Hang in there, heal, hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.